This week, we're hustling.
I don't know how you do this if you're not in shape.
Our batteries completely die.
Shit. How much shit on this boat?
And we undertake the massive job of replacing them, which turns into a complete rewiring of our Ronnie. I want to jump in the sea for a shower. This means 10 days of no water and no electricity. I'm doing the dishes with my phone light. So come with us as we attempt to sail around the world. If you like this, it would mean the world to us if you could give us a like and a little subscribe.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I am your father.
This is us.
Pretty cool.
And most of the time, we have zero clue what we're doing. But we chose this. A life on a sailboat, learning from scratch, and making do as we go. 1 year of ups, downs, boat upgrades, countless mistakes, and scary moments.
Yes.
This is our dream, and we made it a reality. What is your dream? This is the Campbell Gamble, and we're all in.
Good morning, sunshines.
Good morning.
So the last few weeks, our batteries have been doing a little bit of some strange encounters.
It seems that we're not charging really well. So we're gonna go.
Ah, Jesus! That burns my retina. So something funny is happening with these batteries, and I'm not quite sure what it is yet. And I think we're gonna find ourselves in trouble pretty soon. We've been just jumping all over the show, got no idea what percentage they are. Sometimes they're low, sometimes they're high, and it's just been basically the beginning of the end. And we've recently hit the end of the end.
The batteries went down to 7%. Technically not supposed to let them go below 50. We basically can't even put internet on and then charge one laptop and one phone in one day, in one full 24 hours. So that's definitely prohibitive to our lifestyle, which implies working on a laptop.
Yeah. So James and Leanne from Indigo, the boats that's moored here in front of us, they've just got some lithium, and they've been kind and gracious enough to give us their old AGM batteries, which are better than what we have at the moment.
They had two of these isolators.
Yeah. We picked them up yesterday. Yeah, here they are. They're all these big boys, but these guys are significantly bigger than what we had before, and just in general try to fix our electricity problem. So I am excited, very excited.
It's gonna be a long day, and I'm probably not gonna be able to work today, or at least not this morning. But hopefully by the end of the day we have a new battery system with new batteries and.
I would be very stoked to finish everything in one day, but realistically it's probably going to be 2 days.
Yeah, but this is day 3 without batteries. So not only are we getting new batteries today, we're getting our friend Anouk to help us figure out what to do with the bimini cover that we were given in Tunisia. It's kind of like really good, but it's actually, if we put it properly the way it's meant to be, it's hiding 2 of our 4 solar panels, which means that now our fridge is running low and we don't have enough battery and we can't even get ice cubes. So that's a massive problem. So we really need to adjust the bimini so that we can get solar panel charge properly.
I would say take the zipper off. You don't need this zipper here.
No.
Cut it here, and then from here, go
Behind them is in there. So Anouk is gonna help us out. Thank you, Anouk, for helping us with this.
Thank you for letting me help you. Okay.
It is a little bit open, but something like that.
Do you believe in miracles?
We believe.
We believe we measured.
You got it?
Yeah. Not my shorts.
Yay! sure. We have 2 biminis.
So, what we've done now is we've taken out our old batteries. Right, these guys are basically dead. We've got 5 100 amp hour lead acids that we're taking out, and we're putting 5 140 amp hour AGMs in. So the old ones are out. We've got the old negative terminal over here. This would connect to all of them, as well as all of the inputs and outputs. There was loads of things that were just going straight into the battery that we had no visibility of. So once we put the new AGMs in, we're then going to basically run everything through a smart shunt, which is going to be cool because then we can see how much we're charging our battery, how much we're discharging it. We think of it as like a store manager that tracks inventory going in and out of a battery, right? So think of it like you're in a warehouse, you track everything that comes in, everything that goes out, so therefore at any one time you know how much is in there. Whereas before we didn't, we had no idea. So we're going to do that all, we're going to set up nicely, we're going to have the visibility, we're going to have a lot more usable battery power, which is great. The only trouble is that these things are like tank batteries. They are absolutely huge. We're going to have to make a plan to fit them in there somehow. And yeah, let's hope it goes well. At the moment, we're in the middle of like an open heart transplant. So we got no power on the boat.
So we don't have any water, we don't have any electricity, we don't have any internet, we don't have anything. My phone is dying. I don't have battery on my phone. I don't have battery on my laptop. The camera is running low.
Times are tough. It's not looking good for your peeps on Ronnie over here. But Ronnie's going to be all the happier once she gets it in. Let's hope we know what we're doing, because at the moment I feel like one of those cartoons where you're just ripping everything out. But we're going to put it all back in and we're going to be smiling. It's not just saying it's just putting cabling, because this cable, as you can see here, is so thick you have to make each of these things yourselves. So once we've got the batteries in there, we can see how long the bridges between all of them are going to be.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can reuse a lot of this, but there's a good chance we can't, in which case I'm going to have to go to the electric hardware store, buy a bunch of big electrics, some big fuses, some big crimping, big lugs so we can crimp them all on. So it's quite a job, but we believe. We believe.
Okay, so Stu's been working all day removing these batteries and then putting the new ones in. Now we're trying to figure out how to recable them, and we've been getting the precious help from Paul next door, but now we're realizing that this is a far bigger job than we had anticipated. So we're gonna be here for a few days.
I don't know how you do this if you're not in shape. I'm in decent shape. And they're like 40 kilos each. You gotta lift them above your head, put them down the most awkward angle. You gotta like slide them in. I've managed to get them in, but now I've sandwiched them in between the one battery and this main drain pipe that goes on the bottom. So I'm just worried that it's putting unnecessary pressure on the drain pipe, which if it cracks off, we sink.
Okay. Well, I'm so glad you pointed that out.
Well, I mean, it should be strong as f***, but...
Okay.
By the way, what we haven't explained yet is that we've got these new batteries and we've been faced with a choice. It's the crossroads. We can either take the new batteries, spend some money to get the cabling and put the new batteries in exactly where the old batteries were and wire them up exactly the same, or, this is where it gets tough, we can accept that the wiring and the whole electrics on this boat are an absolute mess. If you disconnect one cable, 4 things unrelated turn off. Also, there's so much trash and junk on this boat just from decades of just hoarding and just old equipment that's been left in and hasn't been removed. So what we've decided to do is, unlike previous owners who never had a future vision of what they wanted the electrics on this boat to look like, we decided that we're going to plan what our ideal, perfect electrics on a boat would look like and what we know we want to grow into, and just scrap half of the things that are in there and build our perfect boats electrically from scratch. We want to put in a whole backbone. We've already made a schematic of how we want to look like, and do 80% of the work now, so that anything we want to do in the future just literally unplugs, replugs. So we have a modular system that is future-proof and allows us to have our perfect boat. We've never done this before. We have no idea what we're doing. We have some electric knowledge in that, but we're going to be learning on the job. We're going to be figuring out as we go. Luckily, we've got some guidance from a really good friend of ours, Paul and Razzle Dazzle, and we're just going to get stuck in and approach it head on. We'll figure it out.
Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the prize complete rewiring of our boat. Yesterday was a big one, but yeah, I think we have good spirits and we're excited to get this huge job done. So yeah, we know what to do today. Considering we don't have any electricity on board, we had to improvise a little bit and shower out at sea.
Evening shower.
So now I think we're officially salty sea dog. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's a nice morning here. We're gonna get started with the nice part of the job, which is to rip out a bunch of stuff. So Stu is gonna start with this. I'm gonna help him out this morning, but today is a good day.
How's it, sunshine? Are you jumping in? Oh no.
No, I got my work pants on.
We got this.
Today's a good day. I'm gonna rip some shit out that engine.
What can I do to help, by the way?
You can stand not directly between me and the sun so that we're not staring at them talking. So goddamn bright.
Big ball of fire.
Straddling this thing like a stallion. Here we come.
Careful, there's your peanut butter.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Least of my ways right now.
So because when things go wrong on a boat, everything goes wrong at the same time. So now our main boat doesn't have electricity, but our little dinghy got flat yesterday. We've been struggling with it for a while, so
It's past its sell-by date.
I'm just busy preparing a little bit of glue mixture so that I can fix it.
We got the shaft alternator coming off and coming out. So that really gives a huge amount of space.
As in we don't use it?
We don't use it. That is junk.
Okay.
Now I need to get rid of all these cables. Then, after that, we move on to the next.
Not rip out anything important.
I'm gonna do my best, but I probably will.
Okay.
I'll probably have to reattach it. I've got such energy as well because I know what this all leads to. It's just simplification. It's just purging this boat of shit. Of f***ing shit, man.
Alright.
There's so much shit in this fucking boat.
You
It's
mean
like, I feel like I'm going on a juice cleanse instead of juice. It's just decades and decades of shit.
of wiring shit?
of wiring shit and just like stupid products that have been put in here, like desulfators, like battery refreshers and stuff, which have been largely debunked anyway.
Are you pulling stuff out?
Yep. Firstly, we've got a battery refresher.
What's the use?
It's meant to desulfate your battery, so like take off, you build up crystals on your batteries on lead acid, and it's meant to like cook them off. I don't know how it does it, but it's shit. Trash!
Okay.
Air intake fan, fresh air intake, but that's when everything was meant to be sealed. But now we've got a big hole in the back of the fridge where the air comes in, so there's enough air coming in, and we've got an extractor there. So this, trash! Now I'm going to pull the radar cable through. I'll tell you one thing, it's kind of hot in these rhinos.
Kind of hot in these rhinos.
I need to take off these chocolate blocks and then I'm going to pull the cable through. So I'm probably going to be a minute.
You're going to be in your happy place, Harry Potter. Under the stairs!
The Harry Potter! Harry Potter should not go back to Hogwarts!
Well, it looks like you're winning.
I am definitely winning, but we're still in the diverging phase. Well, not really actually. We're in the cleanup phase, the spring clean.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Carcass number 2, external alternator regulator. Sterling Power Products. Trash!
Well, at
We're
least
identifying a bunch of like wires that I've wondered what they were for a long time, so
we're winning.
I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling ruthless. Fucking grab it out!
It's almost 9 p.m. When do we eat?
Oh, yeah. We can eat now if you want.
I mean, I'm not extremely hungry at the minute, but I know that the later we go to bed, the later
Yeah, agreed.
we're gonna wake up. So, I'm doing the dishes with my phone light. And of course the water pump is not running because the batteries are out. So, I'm using this little wonder to get a little bit of water from this tiny little tap to do my dishes. That's my Tuesday. How's your Tuesday? I guess maybe I want to jump in the sea for a shower? Maybe? Do you want to do the honors?
No, I'm gonna move the batteries before we
Oh, yeah, maybe we should
before
do that.
we just put salt water on them and we die a horrible, painful and fiery death from our batteries. To be honest, these things are probably the safest things to have around.
They're like the flattest thing ever. This is a fun day.
The water's so warm. This is what sailing's about, right?
I mean, at least the water is warm.
Yeah, there's actually nothing wrong with it. It tastes extra salty.
Do you want to have a little candlelit dinner?
No romance.
There you go. Bon appetit.
Going up and no dishes.
Yeah. Bon appetit, mama.
Oh, yeah.
You good? Yes.
And I've got a lot of work to do.
Okay, I can see it. We got power.
We can shower! Holy shit, we can shower! I'm gonna have a shower.